Alright, everybody, welcome back to another amazing video, bro. We back at it with Would You Rather. I'm playing this only because I'm curious to know what you people would rather do. So let's just hop right into it. Left vote, right vote, skip. Okay, cool. Alright, so first off, first question of the damn game. Or, I don't know how they do. I'm assuming it's random. But would you rather have the ability to talk to inanimate objects or have the ability to talk to animals? Okay, see, animals, I feel like they'd be an interesting conversation, but inanimate objects, I feel like would suck because, like, it would be like all the objects, like, you'd walk into a grocery store or something and everything would fucking speak to you. I feel like that would be annoying as hell. So I'm gonna do the animals. Okay. So boom, that's if you don't know how Would You Rather works, that's how it works. 32% of you would rather talk to inanimate objects, and then, the normal people, 68% want to talk to animals. So that's how we gonna do it. We gonna look at these options, and we're gonna see which one would be best. Would I rather learn Japanese or English? Well, I already know English, so I'm gonna go Japanese. Boom, 61%, easy. Would you rather never cut your hair or never cut your nails? I don't really cut my nails any fucking way. Well, no, I cut them when they're like fucking. Well, they don't really get too long because I'm a dude. So, oh shit, I'm gonna go hair. 63%. Okay. Would you rather wear only stinking and used clothes, or don't wear clothes at all? Oh, okay, okay. So that is a question. If you're wearing only stinky clothes, ain't nobody gonna want to talk to you, because like you stink. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't wear clothes at all, they have like nudist colonies and shit. Like you could just go, either A, stay in your house all the time, or B, work from home or some shit, and you know, or B, go join a fucking nudist colony, and boom, you fit in with a bunch of people who don't like to wear clothes. So, because I don't really like having to. I feel like it'd be circumstantial because like if it's like The Walking Dead or something, like the apocalypse, I wouldn't really care about wearing sticky clothes because it's clothes. And I'm just trying to wear something. But if we're talking about like just normal everyday activity, fuck, I guess I'd rather not wear clothes at all. Oh, that was close. 49-51. Y'all some stinky ass motherfuckers, bro. Shit, that's crazy as hell. That's crazy as shit to me. All right, would you rather be able to speak every language fluently or be able to play every musical instrument? Okay, okay, okay. See, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Cause I feel like it'd be better to speak every language because hear me out on my thought process on this. If you can speak every language, you can ask them how to play like instruments and shit. Like fucking if there's like you want to learn how to play salsa music, so you gotta learn how to play like all the instruments and that. You could like learn the language and be like, hey, can you teach me how to play this shit? You see what I'm saying? So I'd rather be able to speak fluently because like, that way that I feel like you could talk to more people, and then like hell, you might be able to only play one instrument, but fucking you can sing in so many languages. You straight. So I'm gonna go languages. 63%. Yep. So would you rather live on a first floor or live on a fifth floor? Well, I technically live on a first floor, so first floor, I guess. Because that fifth floor, ugh, fuck having to go up on the stairs. Unless it has an elevator, but that's a pretty simple question. I mean, that's just more or less first or five. But, yeah. Would you rather always be late or always be clumsy? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, okay. That doesn't have any correlation with either. So, if you're always late, it doesn't matter what it is, because you're always late. So, you'll be late to weddings and every damn thing. So, them motherfuckers would have to lie to you and be like, yeah, it starts at 3 o'clock, but, in reality, it starts at 4. That way, you show up at 4 because, like, the way your shit's programmed is you show up late. So, boom, you show up late there. Uh, or be clumsy. I feel like if you're clumsy, you're gonna be late regardless. I'm gonna go late. Okay, 49% was gonna be late. Would you rather live with mom or father? Well, seeing as I don't have a dad because he's dead, I'm gonna go mom. 61%. Let's see here. Have the ability to control fire or have the ability to control water? See, that's a good question. Okay, if you have the ability to control fire, like now we're like, we got to ask the question: does the powers like with the flame on, like the Human Torch, does it cut on when I want it to, or is it like some shit like how when he got with Doctor Doom's wife, he Doctor Doom made it where he can't turn the fire off. Is it some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, does the fire like consume me and I can't cut it off? But like fire doesn't hurt me and I can shoot the fire what the hell ever. Or is it kind of like where I can like cut it on and off, kind of like what's that little X-Men dude's name? The Pyro guy. Is it kind of like that where like you can just like you can't really conjure them, but you can just control them. You know what I'm saying? Same with the water. Like am I able to like does water hurt me? You know what I'm saying? Like does like can I go under the fucking water? Can I breathe and shit? Can I be chilling under the water? Or can I just like move it up and like throw the shit in the air? You know what I'm saying? So now I guess the question is, would I rather be hot or wet? Honestly, I'd rather control water. Fuck fire. 58%. Okay, yeah. All right. So, would you rather live in a world with no consequences or live in a world with limited freedom? I mean, that's kind of the fucking world we live in now. Is a world with limited freedom. Uh, which is a fucked up world if you really think about it. Especially everything that's going on in the world. It's a fucked up place. Live in a world with no consequences. So I feel like that world would suck though because like like you wouldn't learn from anything that you do because there would be no consequences. Like so I could go steal 3 cars and then like keep doing that because like I wouldn't learn my lesson. So I guess we'll do the limited freedom. Oh, curious explorer. We've successfully navigated through 10 dilemmas of your choice by exploring and making the less popular decisions. Show your dedication to curiosity and open mindedness. Okay, so that was the first trophy. All right. All right. We getting there. We getting there. Would you rather lose your driving license, or lose your identity card? Isn't that the same fucking thing? Or is it like, yeah, for most places, like in America, your identity card is your license. I mean, sure, you have a birth certificate and a fucking social security card, but that's about it. Oh hell, I don't know. Fucking, I guess identity card, hell, because the license is your fucking identity card, pretty much. So fucking 45% though. But yeah, y'all comment down below which one y'all would choose, because I'm kind of curious on what people like. I want to know your thought process behind kind of how I'm doing. Like what my thought process of all this is. I want to know what your thought process is. Like this one, would you rather buy own house for 1 million USD or invest 1 million USD in a company that may fail? So shit like this. I'm curious on like your thoughts. Would you just like rather straight up buy and own a house, or would you invest your million in a company that may fail? Because if it fails, you automatically lose out on your money. Like you can put your stocks quickly, but you're still losing some type of money. But if it succeeds, you see what I'm saying? Honestly, truth be told, I wouldn't even spend 1 million on a house. If I ever get $1 million, dude, I'm buying like a little fucking trailer and I'm gonna buy like a little piece of land. That's it. I'm not buying nothing crazy. I ain't buying no multi-million-dollar house. I'm buying a fuck. I'm telling you straight up, when I am rich, I am buying a trailer. So I'm gonna buy the house, I guess. Yeah, because I'd rather not invest my money in shit I know it's gonna fail or like may fail or whatever. All right, let's see here. Would you rather never say thank you or never say please? Okay, okay. See now we're thinking now we're getting to the point. Like, can we do loopholes? You know what I'm saying? So can I just say appreciate it? You know, because I don't have to say thank you. You hand me a Dr Pepper, I'm like, I appreciate it, dog. I don't have to say thank you. So that's a loophole to that one. But please, like you can ask it in a nice way, like, hey, would you pass me that? But you would have to speak like that the rest of your fucking life if you ask somebody to do something. So I would rather never say thank you because the loophole is I can say appreciate you. All right. Would you rather have the ability to change your appearance at will, have the ability to change others' appearances at will? Oh, well, I like how I look. Hell, I mean, to have the ability to change others' appearances would like I could like if they want something changed about them, I could just like change it for them. But even then, hell, fucking, I'd rather be able to change mine though, because like I could just look at my hair and just like change that shit to bright pink, bright green, bright blue, all that shit just to see. But I could also do that for other people too, though. Like if you had a friend, he's like he or she, they're like, hey man, would I look good with black hair, red hair, green hair? And you're like, all right, well let's see, and we just like change it real quick. And they're like, ooh, I look fucking stupid, and we just change it back. So, oh, I don't know. I guess we'll do the people. 36. Okay. Would you rather speak to plants or control machines with your mind? Okay. So is that all machines, like cars and? Because technically, if you look at it, a bunch of shit's machines. Like cars are machines. Um, machines at work are machines. Fuck. Anything that like works and rotates and shit, like clocks, technically are machines because they have gears and shit, so they're machines. My PlayStation that I'm playing on, it's technically a machine, but honestly, I'd rather build a speed plants. Okay, okay. Would you rather live without water or live without electricity? Well, you can live without electricity. You can't live without water, so I'd rather live without electricity. Would you rather be a detective or a firefighter? Ooh, okay. Firefighter, I feel like I would burn to death, and detective, you can get shot. But if it's a detective, it could be like L.A. Noire. So I'd rather be a detective, honestly. Sapphire Pathfinder. Make 10 choices on questions marked with a blue card showing your open mindedness. Huh. Yeah, make 10 choices on questions marked with the blue card showing your open mindedness. The hell? I mean, what? I don't know. I don't really know the difference. Would you rather control time or reverse time? So, already right there, either way, like, that's the same thing. If you're controlling time, I'm assuming it means, like, you can stop time, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if you see something technically bad about to happen, you can stop time and stop it from even happening, but you would have to be in that area to do it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing that's what that one is. And then reverse time, you can just reverse time or whatever. So I guess technically, reverse time would be the better control, wouldn't it? Because to be able to stop time's cool and all, but to be able to reverse it, I feel like I'd rather just control it. Okay, okay. We will do 5 more questions, and then I want to hear your comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts on what you would choose and why you would choose it. All right, let's see here. Would you rather eat only sweet foods or only eat savory foods? Honestly, I love savory foods. Anything that tastes fucking good, I fucking love. Like savory could be like pizza. Sweet foods that limits you only to sweet shit like ice cream and you see what I'm saying? Like I'd rather have the savory foods. 62% agree with me. So 4 more questions. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always 20 minutes early? See, this is personally how I am. I'm always early anyway. Like if you tell me I got to be there at 3, I'm gonna be there about 2:55. Like I'm gonna leave my house. Like depending on how long it takes me to get there, I'm gonna leave my house and I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? Because like I do that just to factor in like you never know what's gonna happen when you're driving. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you come across a crash or what the hell ever. So that's why I'd rather be 20 minutes early. So decisions. Make 20 decisions choices overall, confirming your involvement in the global decision making community. Okay. Okay. All right, that was cool. Little. So we've gotten what, 3 trophies so far? I don't know, but we got 3 questions left. So, would you rather spend a night on a boat or spend a night on the beach? Honestly, I'd rather spend a night on the boat. And hear me out. I just don't like sand. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't stand the sand. I don't even like the beach. I'd rather be on a boat. So yeah, boom. All right. Would you rather eat only junk food or only eat sweets? Is that not the same fucking thing? Sweets is junk food technically, but junk food I guess is better because you got like different shit like chips and what the hell ever. All right, let's see here. Would you rather double your height or double your IQ? Well, I'm already 6 fucking 3. I'd rather double my IQ, honestly. Make 10 choices on questions marked with the red card, becoming an expert. Okay. All right. Have the ability to fly or be invisible. Okay, this is the question we'll end on. Okay. Because otherwise we'll be here all damn day. I know we will. Would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible? Okay, so if I have the ability to fly, I could go anywhere I fucking want to. Unless it's some shit like I can only float above the ground, you know what I'm saying? But since it says to fly, I'm assuming it means I can go wherever the fuck I want and like, I don't fall out the sky or nothing like that. I can just fly. Kind of like Superman. So I can fucking go, you know what I'm saying? So being invisible, I could rob banks or what the fuck ever. Being invisible really doesn't have no like ability other than just doing some backhanded shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you could become a perv or you could go rob banks or what the hell. Being invisible, like to me, being invisible is more criminally, I would say. But to have the ability to fly, I'm gonna go with flying. Fucking 53% of you want to be invisible is crazy. That's fucking insane. 53% of you want to be invisible. If you have the ability to fucking fly, you can go wherever the fuck you want to go. Whatever, guys. But yeah, all right. Oh, see, this is a good fucking super speeder. Fuck. Okay, we'll end it on this one. But yeah, I have. Y'all let me know what your thoughts are. Which one would y'all choose? I'm definitely gonna have to do this with my. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see me do this with my friend because me and my friend both have weird thought processes. So like, why I might choose this, he might choose that. So y'all let me know if y'all want that done or not, and you know, we'll get that going because that's I'm gonna incorporate that. That's gonna be they're gonna be the next time I do this. It's gonna be one of my two friends. But would you rather have super speed or super strength? Okay, so if you have super speed, I'm assuming that's like the Flash. So I can run anywhere I fucking want to. I can run across the world to fucking China. I can run to Paris because I can run over water. Okay. Super strength is cool. Don't get me wrong, but like, how fucking strong is super strength? Like, is it like Spider-Man level strength where I can like pick up a fucking car, or like punch the Hulk into fucking space? Like, how strong am I? Because like technically, Superman has super strength, Spider-Man has super strength. Fucking even technically Batman, even though he's a human, has he technically has super strength. You know what I'm saying? Like he's stronger than an average person is what super strength to me. That's what super strength is. So like, you're just stronger than like the average human. You know what I'm saying? So like, how strong am I? Am I like fuck? Who's somebody that can move a fucking planet or some shit? I can't think of comic characters at the moment. I don't know, but like how strong am I? Because super speed's already cool as shit. I'll go ahead and give you that. Super speed's cool as shit. But how strong am I? Like, dude, does my strength max out, or am I able to just pick up everything? Because if I could pick up everything, I'm gonna lie, that would be cool. But me personally, I'd rather have super speed because like I could just I'd never have to be early. I'd never have to be late. I could be on time then and there. So I'm gonna say super speed. 51%. Okay. But yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed. Y'all let me know what you would choose and why. I'm actually curious on that. But yeah, the next time we do the Would You Rather, I'm going to be doing it with my friends. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that because they're just as weird as I am, and they have an even weirder thought process than I am, like than I do. So yeah, we're gonna be pimping on that. We're gonna be balling on that. So yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed. Y'all be safe and y'all have fun, and I will catch y'all on the next one. See you then.